Hey guys, it's Jess back with another video. Okay, so I wanted to talk about sisters and how we can create better relationships with our sisters. Your blood sisters, like you guys either have the same mother, same father, or you have both same parents, those kind of sisters. So I have 5 sisters, and my parents have been married for, I think, about 40 years. If it's not 40, it's almost like 39. And we all have the same parents. I also have 2 brothers, so I have a huge family. And I can honestly say I am nothing without my sisters. But it hasn't been easy being sisters to them. Maybe, and also from their perspective, it hasn't been easy being a sister to me. It's very difficult. Also, being with so many girls, 6 girls in total, getting butt heads, and we've butt heads throughout the years on anything and everything possible. We've said some of the worst things to each other. We've put our hands on each other. We've destroyed each other on social media. Like, name it, it's done. And there comes a point where, the relationship has peaked. Like, it's at the worst it could ever be. And then it just starts to subside, and you just really begin to see the true value of having a meaningful, positive relationship with your sisters. And it's different than having a female friend. It's different than, the relationship with your mother. Your sister is for life. You come from the same parents, the same family. And as a conservative woman, family is everything. So if you have a relationship with a sibling, with your sister, and especially a sister, we're not talking about brothers right now, sisters, and you feel that, hold on, sorry, and you feel that, the relationship with your sister just isn't good and it's pretty toxic, it's time for you to turn that around. It's time for you to sit your sibling down, no matter how painful, no matter how hurtful it is. Take a responsibility for this friendship, for this relationship, and learn how to mend it. And the first step is to just talk to each other. And next is to listen. My relationship with my sisters now is probably the best it's ever been, because I've forgiven myself and I've forgiven them, and they're my girls. They're my bitches, Who can say they have 5 sisters? That's the whole team. That's a whole team of women on my side for life. And the fact that, I have this, I am very grateful that we're all alive, we're all well. And, our parents are still alive, our parents are doing well. So when you look at what truly matters, that petty shit, it has no relevance in your future or what your relationship in the future can be. I understand how deep and how far back the problems may go when it comes to sisters. And I know some people may have some very nasty and ugly stories about siblings. I read the Reddits, but I'm very big on forgiveness. I'm very big on it. No matter how painful someone has hurt you, even if it is a relative, for you to say that you will never forgive them and you will never move past from that is such a burden on your heart and your life. Learning how to forgive someone is very hard. But it's something that you must practice every day. It's not like okay, I forgive them, and that's it. That's not how it goes. You have to every day practice this forgiveness, and eventually you'll look whoever has hurt you in the face and just be like, I love you, and I want us to have a decent relationship. And if they don't want the same, then you've done your part. You've done your part. And just trust that whenever it's time for them to come around, they'll come around on their own. But you have the power to take the first step when it comes to you and your family unit. You know, you have the power to go ahead and just be like, listen, we are sisters. We have the same parents. We have the same siblings. We need to figure out what is wrong so we can continue a loving relationship to bring everyone together. You know, have you ever noticed when like the two people in the family or the two siblings in the family that feud the most finally come together, everything comes together. Everything. You know, because it's just peace. Peace is what's needed. You know, and listen, I think I fought all my sisters, you know, but if somebody was to ever try to hurt them, I would come for that person, you know. Cherish your sister relationships more than your friendships, I would say. Like, regardless of where they stay, your sisters should always be above your female friends. And that's just how it is, you know. Your family comes first. So if your relationship with your sister is toxic, the hardest thing is to just have the conversation, you know, and that'll determine how strong your relationship is. And that's with every relationship. If you can have difficult conversations in any type of relationship, that's power, that's strength. And if it's respectful and it gets resolved, nothing can break that. Nothing, you know. So if you feel like you have a toxic relationship with your sister, reach out to her and try to mend it as soon as you can, because we all know how short life is. We all know how unpredictable life is. And right now we're all in quarantine, and you know, I'm pretty sure we're all thinking about our lives and the friendships we have and our families, and how much we truly how much we truly waste our time with the wrong people, and who truly matters in our life. So get to crack and fix those sisterhoods.